Kalonymus Shapiro was the rabbi of the Warsaw Ghetto, and he lived an extraordinarily difficult life. He had a son that he treasured and valued and taught, and his son was killed in the bombing of the ghetto, and he had to summon himself to continue to be the leader of the ghetto despite his sadness. He had other family losses, and then, as you might expect, eventually, he himself was killed in the ghetto and did not survive the war. But what I want to tell you about him is two things that are really quite remarkable. One of the heroes of modern Jewish history was a historian named Emanuel Ringelbaum. And Emanuel Ringelbaum started this project in the ghetto called Oneg Shabbat. Right? You know what an Oneg Shabbat is. It's the food that you eat after the Shabbos service. But Oneg Shabbat for Ringelbaum was what people would see after this was over. And he collected documents from all over the ghetto, what happened, all sorts of documents, and he buried them in 3 different locations in Poland. 1950, that is, 5 years after the war, a Polish construction company was digging to make a supermarket, and they found Ringelbaum's hand in which he hid documents, including 86 drashot, 86 comments on the Parsha from the Eish Kodesh, that he had given to Ringelbaum in the hopes that it would survive the war, because I think he knew that he would not. And what we know of this man and his writings and his spirit are from those 86 drashot that were preserved in a canister and miraculously recovered after the war. And I want to read you one little selection that comes to us from 1943 or 44 from the Warsaw Ghetto. "In the face of death and bereavement," wrote the Eish Kodesh, "I found the strength to rejoice and been honored to inspire others to joy as well. When others have seen my self-possession and joy in the face of great troubles, they found inner strength in the face of their own troubles. Through my example, this inner strengthening will have the effect of turning evil into good." If you feel inspired by the Eish Kodesh's words, then he's right. From not good to good, from darkness to light, from slavery to freedom. If you want to know how to view what's happening now, just remember, we have seen this before. We have done this before. We know how to turn what is bad into what will be good. It isn't quick and it isn't easy, but as the Eish Kodesh reminds us, it is God's will, it is sure.